Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, where today we really need to figure a way to make it so that those do not get infected. Maybe an air gap? Oop. Get that built in real quick. So you know what? We're going to dig out to the algae, because I know the algae does not have germs in it. So if we can dig out to there, then we can ensure that our tiles won't get infected, because as you see, they don't get infected by the air. They get infected by the tiles, or by the slime tiles, so we do need to clean those out. Otherwise, they're just going to keep on coming up here and disinfecting that. Also, can someone mop that up maybe before that falls? And they were using the door up here, so they weren't going through the wash basin. So that's why. Oh, we used up all of the hydrogen. The vent is overpressurized, but that's a good thing. Means after the annihilation, all of that air will immediately go in there. As long as it doesn't back up. So. But there we go. Yes, that is dirty. But can we priority 9 those? That way those get cleaned up. That way we're not wasting time trying to disinfect tiles. There we go. Disinfecting that. And it will still get infected by this slime right here, so. And there we go. Okay, so it should not be getting infected anymore. So we have this running. We have all the bad air going into here. We have a little bit of dirty water that's going in there. Somebody's being stinky. Saw a little poof of stink air coming up off someone. I didn't catch who it was. So right there. And right there. And then we could have a battery in between. Oh, wait. Cancel. I remember. I do. I swear. Right there and right there. In fact, we could probably make down here a battery section that the heavy watt just goes down into it and then back up. So this area is actually gonna probably have some use. So really the issue is that these need to push good oxygen up into here, as this is leaving. So it is greater down here. We do have more pressure down here, but polluted oxygen does rise. So we're probably going to have to move this entire venting system actually up higher, tell the truth. Because, well, all of it's up here, and that's where it needs to be got. So we might even need to go higher here. Up to there and across. And then we can move the system up, have everything kind of go to the middle, and separate more right here. Because if we're going to have the hydrogen in the middle, it would actually be logical to have all the air join up, and then we only have one set of gas filters that goes down. That's actually very logical, so yeah, I kind of want to do that. Okay, you know what? We're going to dig this out real quick first. And then I'm going to... Okay, how is this going to work? Because this will be where our new air filtration center will be. So Wow, they come all the way out there to, and not all of them washed their hands. I saw that. Anywho, we are dangerously low on water. Okay, but, and that being said, we actually, refinement, get this up and going. Water, 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 plumbing. Cleans water from polluted water using sand. Yes, we need that. Like, immediately. Because we are dangerously low on water, actually, at this point. So, what we'll do is we'll put a pump over here and start pumping it into a spot in here. We'll have a small power setup until we can get the actual power setup going. Okay, we don't need those any further. Then if we could get the last couple up there. And we can get this kind of going immediately. Need a liquid pump. It could be of copper. Down there. And I know you can't reach it. Right there should make it reachable. Wait a second to see. Yes? No? Well, he's throwing sandstone into all of it, but he's not doing anything with any of it. There's a lot of slime in here. I just can't see how much. Oh, and that would be another thing. Disable, disinfect. We don't need to disinfect any of this because we understand it's infected. Okay, so we're going to want a pipe that runs up and over. I'm not sure from where from there. So we'll just hold on to it until the research is complete. We just need the novice. So why does it look like the progress is moving so slow? Research. Actually, you are a very capable researcher as well. Oh. Okay, there we go. We have it in refinement. So the inn is on the far side. Lovely. Okay, so we will have the plumbing. Actually, cancel that. We don't want it in the medical room. Refinement. Right. Oh, I can rotate it. That is cool. But I think like that will be fine. We will need to dig this out right there. But let's get the piping to there. And then this just all the way down to there. And all of that should be accessible. Now it's going to need power. Manual. With... Are we... Okay, it went gray there for a second, so I was thinking it was out of something. Definitely not like that. And it won't let me change it. And connect it up. Like that. Okay, go. You have your orders. Oh, and over there needs it. Okay, so we're going to have to run this power out to that pump as well. We'll just have it follow. Yes, it uses 2 extra, I think that would be. Yeah, 2 extra, but it's fine. Once we have that set up, we should be able to get some clean water into here. In fact, there is no water right there any further. So they're getting that done. There aren't really any other extra assignments to do. They've dug all the way up here. What can we see? Yeah, none of that water is hot, so that means none of that water is actually any useful. Any use. Not any use. Gosh, my voice. But yeah, if we get rid of those rocks too, once they do that, it will actually help. So and if you see, they kind of build from the printing pod. That if it's closer to the printing pod, they'll do that first. Unless somebody's already doing it, kind of thing. So, but that's obvious. So, Abe is never going to get that powered. Not by himself. And I'll set the priority on this later. If we need it or not. This is definitely a 6 that it needs to be running at the moment as much as possible. Yeah, see, we got rid of most of the bad air, thankfully. So, and she's charging that up, and that's now charged. It does actually lose energy, if I remember right, because there is a detail. No, not detail. I'm pretty sure there was, in the description, a power loss. Heat, temperature. Oh, maybe they took that out. That'd be nice. So what we'll have to do is we will have to dig this down and then connect it into there at some point so that we can get as much of this over there as possible. Maybe even guiding some of the liquid, say from up here down into there. So, or maybe just laterally from the side. We do have a little bit right here that if we dug out right there would kind of pour in. Yeah, team effort. Although not all of you will wash your hands now. Insufficient copper ore. Are you serious? Okay. Well, we have plenty down here, so worry your little heads not. My dupes. We have plenty of copper ore. We have actually plenty of copper ore. Anywho, they'll get out there and dig all of that out. We did dig that out, so that water should have been added to that. We should have plenty of sand, so I'm not too worried about any of that. Okay. Oh, the polluted water just got shifted out. We do want this on a 6 or a 7 even. If it's low on water, we want that definitely built. Okay, and this we want on a 7. We definitely want the water transferring out as much as possible. And that still has 40 kilojoules, so very good. Okay, we need someone to build this, please. We have everything else. Oh, gosh. Okay. Which one's that, Ruby? Yes, thank you, Ruby. Your lifesaver. Okay, so we should be getting water now. Why are... You're backed up? No, not that. Liquids. Oh, I turned you off, that's right. Okay, clean water. Okay, so we are getting clean water now. So, and that uses energy like no other. Okay, so we have a couple systems that are desperately needing power, so we need to get this going as quick as possible. So, oh, that's right. The system leaks bad water. Let's go to power. Oh, we don't even have it, I don't think. Nope. Okay, to the research. Power. Where would the power be? Power regulation? Metal refinery. Oil well. Petroleum generator. Oil. Natural gas generator. Right there. That's what we need. But we're okay with the water for now until all of this runs out, which hopefully won't happen anytime soon, because that's a lot of conversion of water. So, where are you carrying that polluted dirt? Did you use polluted dirt for the research station? Because that would be amazing. But, okay, they're researching away though. And how is our carbon dioxide sink? There is a lot of carbon dioxide in there now. Eventually, all that chlorine is going to start bubbling up out of here, so we'll have to do something with that. I'm not really sure what. There's not really anything you do with chlorine. You do need it for stuff, but I don't believe it's consumed. Oh, there's some oxalite in here. You know what? Grab that. Dig that out. I would not mind having some oxalite. Oop, yeah, overnight the water will stop, but because it will run out of power, but that's fine. Oh no, okay, he put it down here. Okay. I was about to say. Anywho. So, we do need that research done, because I can't even see what the natural gas generator requires, but I do remember that there's something to do with water leakage, so. In fact, no, because that would let air in. I was going to say, well, if we had a timer that would just drop all the water, that could work, actually. If we dug, say, this out. Let's just do slime to slime. If we dug that out. Actually, I'm digging out more than I want to. But it'll make it so that I can put blocks on either side. And then put a door right here that would auto open. Okay, those are now unreachable, which is understandable. Actually, we want some tiles right here. And what I'm thinking is that it will drop liquids into a lower area right here, and it will now build out this to about right here, and I'll make the ladder so that they can get up there if need be. But the idea being is that any polluted water will drop into this, and that can get processed, however. So, oh, there's actually a lot of oxygen coming through here now, so we're not as needy. Yeah, as you can see, most of the polluted oxygen is now gone from that area. We do need to get them up here, but it's going to take a little bit. In fact, it might be a good idea just to set up a power station over here, but then that would take up 2 people's time for like half the day. We don't really have the manpower for that at the moment. Unless we made more small barracks like that, which actually I'm not against. So let's actually set one up. Because having 4 more dupes would definitely help. We have the food for it, so. Here we go. Or let's, first of all, get this enabled. Let's get some beds. That's fine. this... We'll redesign the base to some degree a little bit later, because what I'm thinking is an individual bedroom with an individual bathroom. Although that might not be very effective, to be fair. So maybe a communal bathroom and shower areas? Like maybe this one can be the toilets, because it does have the vents and the timer, so I do kind of need to keep it separated. And then down here, the... You know what? Let's take a look. Each of them are 2, so actually... No, not with the sink. A toilet with a sink will require some room. We could have 1 shower. Because how often do they get grimy? You know? So... And the idea of having it right here is that it could just put the polluted water directly into the annihilator. So... Anywho, we're getting all that done. We have a lot of this done. We will need a ladder basis to go over. But ladders don't hold water, so that's good. And we need an automated. Sideways. We do not have enough copper? No, we have enough copper. What? I don't know why it was red there for a second. In fact, I kind of actually want this a little deeper. So, actually, oh dear, if I... Copper! They might be able to pick that up if I make this 1 lower. But let's make this decently deep so that it can hold a bit. Say down to here. And then an automated. And then we could just have a little timer right here that goes up, similar to this thing that just opens and closes it on the day change. So. But that should be deep enough that one day it should not be able to produce that much. Or at least, so I hope. So. In fact, if it just spilled out, but I don't really want it spilling out like that. In fact, dig these up. And we will actually put tile across here. Oop, and... You know what? Let's just dig out this entire area. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be able to be dug out. But I'm going to put that there so that to ensure that that can be dug out. Gosh, at this point the game seems to not be able to go fast enough. And see, the problem is that we have dupes on extra stuff like that all the time. Okay, natural gas generator. You do intake pipe out. Oh, gas intake, gas output. Yeah, see, it does produce polluted water. Carbon dioxide, too. Huh. So, yeah, we will need something at the bottom of the base to take in that carbon dioxide. How big is it? It is 3. We're going to have a little area right there. We will need that to be 1 higher. Let's make that across, and I'll put mesh tiles where need be to allow the dirty water to drop. But obviously, this needs to be bigger. By 1. We'll need to dig out this. For now, let's place that there. Put some ladders up through here. And dig out around it. Ensure that it doesn't get germed. In fact, do these get germed? Does not actually look like it, but I don't know. And then we would need to deconstruct all of this, but I'm going to wait till they put in the floor. That way when they deconstruct it, it drops onto the floor. So. Okay. Our health is staying nice and high. Stress could be better. Until we can get a climate controlled farming area, we're really not going to be able to do much. And that climate controlled area is probably going to be more to over here. Well, there's a lot of polluted water. Even the annihilator would take several cycles to get rid of all that. So how's our water going? Decently. It's going to take a while for that to fill up though, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's no way to tell it. Just tell them to just pump. And actually, this setup probably is not that useful anymore. Yeah, I don't know why it was infecting that one tile up here. Maybe because it had slime on both sides. So it was just crossing over naturally. But that wouldn't make sense on why this ladder... Or maybe because that ladder has the slime lung germs, rather. That'd be an interesting concept. Oh yeah, they're just pulling water straight from the thing rather than using the pitcher pump. Okay, you guys getting that done? It looks like it. Okay, so we're gonna need to extend this out to about right here. I think the best way to do it would be, and we could actually access up here. Ooh, a comfy bed. Clock sensor. We could deconstruct some of these for some really good materials. It's chlorine. Don't want that spilling through the base. Actually, it'd hit this bed of carbon dioxide and just float over here and then go all the way down into this, but still, that could be an issue. Nonetheless, we have more polluted water up here, actually. So if we needed more, we could actually just siphon that down. Okay, good. They have all that built. We can now deconstruct this. And yeah, we'll deconstruct that first and get it swept. That this is a task that needs done. Okay, because we need to replace some of the ground up here with the natural gas generators for the liquid, or the mesh tile for the up here. Yeah, stuff. So right there and right there. We'll have two side by side. If I'm seeing this correctly, which I'm not sure if I am. You know what? We'll just make two. Replace those two with mesh tiles. That way, wherever this dripper actually drips, it actually goes through. That might be something that could help, is more centering that, because there is a bit of a gap in between this section and this section. Just squishing that over if it drops out right here. But just a thought for the devs. Okay, and at that, we would need to build this up to, say, right there. Let's have a tile. Two ladders? Yeah, I like using ladders. rather than mesh for this kind of stuff. So we'll have 2 ladders right there. This going all the way through. We'll deconstruct that. And we do have another dupe that we can grab. But that will be the end of the episode because the timer went off. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave those in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. But for now, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.